We are back. We are back. We are back. Championship Sunday. Did not start the game yet? Okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is John Conley, and I'll be your cruise director for the next hour and 15 minutes. Championship Sunday here from the 37th annual Bob O'Connor Invitational. We've got 3 15-minute periods scheduled. Minneapolis, they wear white, facing Woodbury in black. Gray and white stripes with some blue trim. And this game has a lot of work to do to match what we've seen so far. So about that, yeah, we've had 5 championship games so far. The last 4 went to overtime. The last 3 went to shootout. This is Dressler. He gains the red line. Can't get to the blue line, however. Stood up by a Minneapolis defender. The other thing is the first 5 championship games for the O'Connor were all won by an Edina team. The hosts doing very well. It's not surprising in that they have a lot of the teams entered. They have multiple teams at these levels, and they all get to play in the tournament. But I don't think anybody predicted the first 4 would be Edina against Edina, and then in the 5th game, Edina against St. Paul, with Edina winning in a shootout. So that streak will come to an end. 5 championships for Edina out of the 6 divisions today. But they're not going to win this one. It is Minneapolis and Woodbury meeting for the championship title. Zone entry, Clayson says, I thought it was kind of a centering pass, and then I realized it was a shot, and then it sailed just wide. I better get on my toes here. Bauman in goal for starters. He wears number 34. Petrashevsky also rostered, but it's Bauman in goal for Woodbury. And goaltender Sigelman in goal for Minneapolis for starters. Had a team earlier that swapped goalies in and out. They had a game where all 4 goalies played. One of them switched at the midpoint. The other team bowled them with 3 minutes to go in the first, put them back in with about halfway through the game, and then pulled them again and let them finish. It was a lot of different switches there, but they both played about half of the game when it was all said and done. Langness out to the red line. Tries to dump it. Good job, those Minneapolis defenders, this first 2 minutes of the game, really standing people up as they try to enter the zone. McGuire rings the boards. Kept in on the left point by Meckles. Langness is checked by McGuire. This is Poles out to the neutral zone. Left side, Meckles. Oh, what a beautiful pass onto the tape of McGuire. Can't quite get the shot off. Those defenders closed in on him, and just not enough room for him to release the wrist shot. Poles. Left side, Brock. It's pronounced Brock, I'm assuming, as it is spelled B-R-A-W-K. I haven't seen that surname before, but there's a little snapshot. Came off the stick of Johnson, got deflected high, and wound up making it to the back wall. Shot from the blue line. This one comes in high. Glove save, Bauman. And a cover. Face-off comes to his left. Posh, Geary. Bernier goes off. Rice. Newbrand. Geary chips it down into the corner. Geary passes it up left-hand side. Oh, trying a little stretch diagonally up the ice. It was knocked down by his own centerman, Rice. He then plays it to Larson, who takes a shot. That one steered wide. Through the neutral zone, Minneapolis on the zone entry. Going back to pick it up is Johnson, but they say offsides. We got a stoppage. Brock in the face-off circle. Clayson the other way. Picked up by White. He sends it in deep. Other number 17, Giglio, rings the boards. A little too far for the intended target, Ida. And, backhand. This one came in high. Giglio does a great job getting that one knocked down and clearing it out length of the ice. It's a slow roller. He legs it all the way down. No icing call. A great way to relieve the pressure for Woodbury. Giglio. Out to the neutral zone. Mullen. Pushes this one down in the corner. Mullen goes behind the goal. Bit of a guitar solo. He still got the puck. Nobody could knock him off it. Plays it to the blue line. Odegaard with a shot. Bauman steers that one into the corner. Hughesabo tips it over to Giglio. They're trying to find a breakout route, and they do. They hit Brock in the middle. And too many white jerseys. It's Clayson that pulls the puck. I'm sorry, that's 14 Hogg. Poles and Brock. Little Chuck Woolery down along the wall. McGuire and Haug. Those are the four. And a ring on the boards. Hughesabo. Right side, Alcides. They can't find a way out. The shot comes in from Minneapolis, and it gets steered wide by goaltender Bauman. McGuire plays it out to the blue line. Oh, that shot comes in over the crossbar. Johnson had come off the bench. Down low, nice backhand. Oh, it got deflected up over the back bar. And that one sent the length of the ice by Hughesabo. All the way down for an icing call. Face off to the right of Bauman. In the circle, Drips with Rice. Sounds like a dessert. Drips with Rice. Rice wins the draw. However, a little help on the wall from Johnson keeps the pressure on for Minneapolis. Newbrand plays up right-hand side. Good job on the stretch pass. He had Larson. Larson on the right-hand side. Pushes this one out to the neutral zone. Oh, just wide of the mark. Newbrand kept in on the left point. Oh, that shot gets knocked down. Good play by Pash. Oh, Pash with a beautiful pass into the centerman Rice. Rice goes Newbrand. Newbrand off the wall, sends it down deep, and Woodbury able to complete a line change. 3 come on, 3 go off, 2 stay on, and they're unable to hold the zone. Everybody tags up, and it's snapped down deep on Langness. 8 minutes to go, opening period. Coming up on the midpoint of period one. This is going to go for an icing call, and we are still scoreless. Switching to Glide. This beat goes on. Got some great songs here from our public address announcer, Robin Cook. He really does a great job. He's at all the championship games today. Poked out. Giglio to the neutral zone. Sends Edina chasing after it. He can't get around the defender, however. Minneapolis doing a good job clogging up that neutral zone, preventing a Woodbury rush. Right-hand side is Husebo. Zone entry, Dressler. Over to the side wall. He sends this shot just wide of the mark. Dressler's everywhere this shift. Bernier. 7 minutes to go in the opening period. Is this perhaps our fifth overtime game in a row? Is this perhaps our fourth shootout game in a row? It's been even so far, so it has the makings. Giglio. Nice snaps off the wall. Played back to Giglio, who pokes it out to the neutral zone. Dressler. Great job by Mullen. Ends up gaining possession, turning up ice. Headmans the puck. Here's Odegaard. Odegaard with a pass through the slot area. Kept in at the point. Walking it in for the shot on him. Oh, they do score. It's Olsen. I couldn't figure out if he was ever going to get the shot off. He couldn't quite seem to get control of it. Olsen finally takes the shot, and that puts Minneapolis on top 1-0. I'm assuming it's going to be him with the goal. I turned my head a little bit when I saw him struggling to get the shot off, but I think it's going to be Olsen. It is Ryan Olsen. A couple assists on that one. Hogg and Odegaard. Olsen from Hogg and Odegaard. And Minneapolis takes a 1-0 lead. Back on the attack. This is McGuire knifing through the slot. Oh, McGuire. He takes a shot. Nice save, Bauman. All right. Oh, there's another goal. This is a beautiful one. Odegaard from McGuire. Odegaard from McGuire. My apologies. I was listening to our public address announcer. Wanted to hear the rest of that. Robin Cook reading off the last goal. And McGuire with a quick strike fires it into the slot. And before anybody could blink, Odegaard knocked it into the back of the net. Odegaard from McGuire. And that puts Minneapolis on top, 2-0. Those two goals coming. How far apart were they? Not very far apart. Less than a minute. 39 seconds apart. And it'll be interesting to see if Woodbury can respond. Left-hand side. Out at the neutral zone. Picked up by Brock. Gains the blue line. Loses the puck, however. And now over in front of the benches, it's Dressler. So this is the top division here. Top division of this tournament. And you can really see just the speed has increased from our earlier games. The skill level's a little higher. It's been fun to watch early on, and it's going to be interesting to see if Woodbury can translate the speed and skill into a goal. Shot from the blue line, Husebo. That one steered aside by Sigelman. To the blue line, not out. Kept in by that backhand from the left point by Poles. Battle in the corner. Fusabo with the forechecking O'Connor. And he gets a little help in the form of Melhoff, one of the taller players that I've seen all day today. Goes the length of the ice, icing the call. We're going to bring it all the way back down. And face off to the right of Bauman. Odegaard in the circle. He looks eye to eye with Brock. Ida to the blue line, to the red line. Can't quite gain the zone, however. Eventually pushes it over to the sidewall and settles for dumping it in. Odegaard leaves it for White. White out of the corner, trying to find a breakout route. They do by going rink wide. Comes into Hogg. This one gets dumped down deep into the corner. Langness. Oh, plays it off the wall. There's no icing here. And Ida in a foot race down to the corner with White. 3 minutes to go, opening period. Still 2-0. Minneapolis on top of Woodbury. Bouncing puck neutral zone, and you saw McGuire trying to step up on that one. Other direction, Alcides. He gains the zone, centering pass. Little spin and shoot from Dressler. Gets it all the way down to the end line. Breaking it up the right-hand side through McLaughlin. He can't clear the zone, however. Dressler to the blue line, not out. Slap shot comes in off the stick of Posh. Gets deflected into the corner. 2:15 to go, opening period. Baked off the wall and out to the neutral zone. Played to Alcides from Dressler. Puck turns over. Now it's Minneapolis the other way. Shot comes in. Clayson down in the corner. Giglio. This one sent the length of the ice. Icing the call with 1:45 to go in the opening period. Oh, nice breakout pass. That's Newbrand up the right-hand side. Got onto the stick of Larson. Sends it all the way down to the end wall. Back behind his goal, White rings the boards. And out to the neutral zone. Zone entry, right side. Picking it up is Melhoff. He fires a shot that gets deflected. Breakout opportunity for Geary. And neutral zone. 70 seconds to go in the opening period. Offsides the call. Oh, Katie Tunstall being played by Robin Cook. Black Horse, Cherry Tree. And a stoppage. We're down to 40 seconds to go. Brock pushes it toward the blue line. Can't clear the zone, however, neutral. And with that puck turning over, here comes Minneapolis's Hogg. His pass intercepted, and it's Brock the other way. Gains the neutral zone, working against the defender. Can't get around him. 25 seconds to go, and it's McGuire on the counter strike. McGuire Takes it all the way down into the corner. McGuire to his backhand. Oh, what a save here by Bauman. Husebo sends it down, and that's how the period's going to end, right in front of the penalty box. John Connolly here for today's presentation of the Edina Championship Games and the Bob O'Connor Tournament. I'm going to take a quick break. You guys do the same. We'll be back in a minute with the second period action of today's championship game. We're back. Second period action. The teams have switched ends. It's 2-0 Minneapolis on top of Woodbury. In case you just joined us, Minneapolis wearing white, trying to find a way outside the zone. Too many black jerseys. Woodbury on the forecheck. Alcides gets it into the slot. Then a shot from Dressler deflects up over the crossbar. Down in the corner, left-hand side. Poles trying to find a way. Excuse me, that's Johnson trying to find a way out. He can't. Out to the neutral zone. Drips, goes up the right-hand side. Gets down to the goal line. Sends a pass shot through the slot area. Not sure what it was, but you could see the operative plan for Minneapolis was just trying to get pucks and bodies down low. Sometimes you score that way, and nobody was home. Clayson down deep. Works in the corner. Centering pass. Nobody home. Kept in at the blue line by Meckles. Working up the left-hand side. Across the blue line on the attacking end. Dressler pushes it down to the end wall. Break-on opportunity for Mullen. He hits Johnson, who gains the red line. Passes it over to Clayson. He fakes and takes it a little bit wider. And shot and a save, Bauman. Taking out for Woodbury. Bringing up ice is Posh. One of the bigger players I've seen today. He's got an awfully big frame, and he's working on the back check, going back into the corner against O'Connor. Bouncing puck. Out to the neutral zone. Zone entry. Bringing it in right side. Drawn the hook. Good hustle here from Larson. Draws the hook, and it's a penalty upcoming. Going to be a 2-minute power play for Woodbury. He's playing Your Cheating Heart. There's some different penalty songs that Robbins played. That's a pretty good one. Up the right-hand side, shorthanded Mullen takes it all the way down to the end of the line. And Minneapolis may not have gotten a shot off, but shorthanded, they're content to play down on the Woodbury end, melt some time off this penalty clock. We're 3 minutes deep into the second period. In case you just joined us, it's 2-0. Minneapolis leading Woodbury. Woodbury wearing black. Swinging back behind his goal goes Husebo. Ringing the boards. Right-hand side, Ida. Ida. Good job at neutral from Mullins, sending it in on the attacking end. And as I mentioned a moment ago, Minneapolis content just to play anywhere but in their own end. That'll melt time off the clock. Half the penalty has expired. It's played over to the left wall. Hogg, chip and chase, sends it off the wall and out to the neutral zone, working against Dressler. Picked up by Husebo on the zone entry. Down is Mullen. His slap makes it to the blue line, not out. Oh, what a huge sequence of saves. The save came in for, a shot came in for Sigelman. The initial save, there was Dressler there for the rebound, and Sigelman had to make that second save as well. Dressler's got to be frustrated because he really played well with that net front presence. Got the rebound shot on him quickly, and we got a stoppage with a face-off in the neutral zone. 28 seconds to go, and the penalty kill for Minneapolis. Drips in the face-off circle. On retreat, Odegaard. To the blue line. Cleared to neutral. Bernier couldn't quite get out of the zone, and that means we got a offsides call. Holding the zone, 5 seconds to go in this man advantage. They center the pass into Newbrand, who got a stick on it, but the shot went a little bit wide. Oh, good save and an adjustment there from Sigelman. Made a nice save and a cover. He gets a little attaboy from Odegaard. McLaughlin. On retreat, Olsen swinging back behind his goal. Ooh, made the pass, and his forechecker, Newbrand, went down. Looked a little dangerous there. And through the neutral zone, this is Drips. Drips challenging the defender, pushes it all the way down to the end wall, and Johnson's on the forecheck. Back to Drips. He's got McLaughlin in the slot area as they try to add to their 2-goal lead. Through the neutral zone, Meckles gets it onto his stick. Gaines plays left-hand side O'Connor. He pushes it down deep. Posh. This one finds its way to the neutral zone. Mullen snaps a pass. Knocked down O'Connor. They regroup in their end. Picked up in the corner by Brock. Good body check here from Clayson trying to win the puck back. And Brock, Clayson, but eventually it's Mullen that skates out with it. Through the neutral zone. Fights off a check from Dressler. This puck gets sent down deep into the corner. Ooh, no call. Play continues. This one goes wide of the mark. Down deep. Oh, nice pass up ahead to Odegaard. Odegaard, rink wide. Is it over to McGuire? White. Picked up by Meckles. Meckles, oh, he went to take one last little pull over to his backhand. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Folks, we're at the midpoint of the game. We play 3 15-minute periods. We're just seconds away from 7.5 minutes to go in the second period. At the game's midpoint, Minneapolis clinging to that 2-0 lead. Woodbury yet to get on the board, but they have threatened often. We've seen some pretty big saves made by Sigelman, especially in this second period. Oh, you got to be so mean. Alcides goes off, slashing the call. To the blue line, shot from White. That one gets knocked down. Played over to the sidewall. White keeps it in at the blue line. Dumps this down behind the end line. Centering pass. Nobody home. It's denied. The puck bounced right back to the passer and makes another pass. This one rolls out to the top. Drips over on the half wall. Walks it down behind the bottom of the circle. Down behind the end line. Works Gretzky's office. Drips trying to find a passing lane. Plays this one up to Olsen. Drips. And the puck turns over. Good penalty kill so far for Woodbury. They have killed half of it in a shorthanded rush. Newbrand gained the zone, but lost the puck. It turns over. Here's McLaughlin. His shot gets deflected just wide of goaltender Bauman. Still 50 seconds to go in this man advantage. Minneapolis trying to do something with the power play. To the blue line and out. Picked up back around his own blue line by Mullen. He gains the red line, gains the blue line. And a shot. This one gets saved and bounces back to the back wall. Right side, Mullen. Down in the corner, Rice to the blue line. Kept in by Mullen. His shot steered aside by goaltender Bauman. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the middle period. It's a foot race. It's going to go all the way down for an icing call. Working his way up from the blue line as Meckles. Both teams are full strength again. Penalty has expired, and Minneapolis remains on the attack. Nice play in the slot area by McGuire. He scores. Right? No, glove save. Okay. I saw him point. Sorry about that. I saw the referee point to the goal. I guess he was pointing that the puck was in the glove. And just to reiterate, in case you weren't with us at the beginning, I am not down on that end. I'm further away than goaltender Sigelman is. We've got a hornet's nest perch here at Braemar Arena where the media sets up, and I'm at the far corner. It can sometimes be difficult to see exactly what happens down on that end. If Woodbury scores right now, I've got the perfect vantage point. Working his way up ice, taking it down into the corner is Brock. Puck turns over, and it's Odegaard heading the other direction in front of the benches. Gains the blue line, gains the red line, gains the blue line. He fires a shot. Glove save by Bauman. And the faceoff to his right. Little chip and chase, sending it all the way down is Bernier. Doesn't quite get to the end line in time to be an icing call. It turns over, and Olsen works his way up to the blue line. It bounces to White. He's going to skate it the rest of the way into the attacking zone. Drop the pass along the wall, bank to Johnson. Got Olsen manning that left point, kind of a Minnesota shift here with Johnson and Olsen out together. Had a goal earlier. It was Anderson from Nelson. And a stoppage. 3:49 to go in the middle period. Sent down deep into the corner, forechecking Newbrand, looking for a pass into the slot area and couldn't find a target. Right-hand side, McLaughlin. He sends it down deep to the end wall. Passed off the wall. Oh. Puck got knocked down in the slot. Now to the neutral zone. Nope, doesn't come. Held in on that left point. Great job on the blue line from Meckles. Getting a little help from Johnson as well. They held the zone, and this shot gets deflected up high. We got a stoppage. Less than 3 minutes to go in the middle period. Puck is cleared out to the neutral zone. Nobody home to catch the pass, and it's dumped back in. They deem that it was either tipped or he was close enough to the red line. They don't say it's an icing call. Woodbury has gained the zone. Now they're trying to regain possession over on the wall. It's Langness. Pokes it. Melhoff gets a stick on it, but nobody's really able to cleanly pick up the puck until out of the corner. There's a pass made from Ida out to the blue line. Into the slot area. Ida's there, and a nice save by Seligman. Got control of that puck. It popped up. Sigelman popped up, and he gets a mitt on it. The Ballad of John and Yoko. I tell you, after 6 games, and it seems like 7 because 4 of them in a row went overtime and 3 of them went to shootout. Looking for a little diversion here. It's kind of nice to have Robin Cook playing some songs. It gives me something on the whistle. I'll try to guess those. We got less than 2 minutes to go in the middle period. Right-hand side, Odegaard through the neutral zone. Plays this to Hogg. He gains the zone. Little chip and chase working against defender Husebo. Out of the corner, plays a short pass to Odegaard. Working out of the corner is McGuire. Plays this one right point. Shot comes in from Meckles. Wide of the mark. Back into his own end. White. Oh, trying to find a way away from that forechecker, but Rice was just too persistent. Rice did a great job. Great job on him. Into the final minute of the middle period. Bouncing puck. Save to cover. Sigelman. Face-off comes to his left. In the circle, Drips. Rice. Drips wins the draw. Been a while since we've had a goal. Johnson out at the neutral zone. Ooh, into the slot area. Right at the end of the period. Woodbury can ill afford to give up a goal. It's just 20 seconds to go, and they almost gave one up about 10 seconds ago. Holding the zone, Meckles cuts to his forehand. He gets knocked down in the process. And easy save made by Bauman. Good body check right as he went to release that shot. It's going to do it for the period. We got a break for a minute. I'm going to catch my breath. You do the same. John Conley here with Championship Sunday, 37th Annual Bob O'Connor Tournament, Game 6 of 6. All right, 15 minutes goes up on the board. It's going to be interesting to see this game unfold. We're in the third period. The last couple games have been at 1 point, 3-1, but wound up going into shootouts. So it just shows anything's possible. And one of them, it was 2 goals in the last 20 seconds. One of them scored with 18. One of them scored with 2 seconds left. So to make a 3-1 game, 3-3. The last game was also 2 goals late. Not that late, but 2 goals late. Last 5 minutes. So what Woodbury needs to do is find a way to get on the board. And they had some good scoring chances, but goaltender Sigelman has been very, very good. He's been outstanding. So obviously they'd love to get some power play time. That might help their cause. They'd also like to maybe get the goaltender moving, maybe get a rebound, maybe get a deflection. You know, it doesn't need to be a pretty goal at this point. They just need one to cut this margin in half. They can ill afford to give up the next goal. Yeah, they got to be careful. Those poles taking McGuire into the corner there, kind of on the edge of what might draw a penalty. A lot of things could be called there, like a check from behind, a boarding, or a roughing call. So got to be careful about the physicality That's not going to get them the win. They're going to need to get 2 goals and then another or a shootout win. So they got to be mindful of staying out of the box. The clock is their enemy. We're inside of the final period. Dressler powering his way through, gets to the dot, takes a shot just wide of the mark. Great play. I like seeing that sense of urgency. Dressler knows it's no tomorrow. This is the championship game. McGuire, top of the circle, he fires a shot. That one goes just wide. McGuire and Dressler. Dressler sends that one the length of the ice. It goes for an icing call. Bit lazy there. Okay, go. Here we go again. Here I go again. Here I go again. My favorite music video of all time. Yeah, that'll entertain me. Get me through the last period here. Playing a little Name That Tune on Robin Cook's choices. Should be able to name them all in almost instantly, right? I should. I love music. Rice in the face-off circle, but McLaughlin got a stick on it, poked it down to the end wall. Now it's Minneapolis on the forecheck. This one's banged over to the sidewall. Rice out of the corner, trying to find a way outside the zone. Pokes it to the blue line. Shot comes in and gets deflected to the blue line. Not out. Kept in on the point. Good job by White momentarily. They didn't say this one's tipped. No icing call, and that allows Woodbury to gain 2 zones. Rice, he sends a shot toward the goal. Larson there trying to disrupt the goaltender. Sigelman, he's got a shutout going so far. He's been outstanding. Shot from the blue line. Husebo, that gets knocked down in traffic. Husebo one more time. That gets knocked down as well. Centering pass. Right-hand side. McLaughlin loses it on the zone entry. Posh plays it up the wall. Left-hand side, Rice. Retreating, Clayson. Zone entry. McLaughlin sends a shot in. Saved by Bauman. Leaves it for Giglio. Picked up. Heidi. Oh, cutting to his forehand on the zone entry. Mullen into the slot area. The puck is cleared the length of the ice by Giglio, and it's actually on goal. No icing call. Play continues in a huge moment there. Mark that down. 11:15 left to go in the third period. Minneapolis threatening. Woodbury manages to retrieve a puck off that goal mouth, send it the length of the ice, and that keeps it a 2-goal game. If they end up coming back, that's no doubt a defining moment, as they would have trouble coming back from falling down 3 goals. Alcides at the neutral zone, knocked off the puck, and game's hitting a little bit of a lull this shift. We'll see if this continues. That's problematic for Woodbury, as every minute that melts off that clock makes it harder and harder for them to come back from two goals down. Centering pass. Nice little spin move from McGuire. Nice blocker save by Bauman. And Dressler plays it up left-hand side. Alcides back to Dressler. Gets cutting into the slot area. Tries to finish. Goaltender Sigelman dove. Really sold the farm there. Got committed to the puck and knocked it out. Crisis averted. McGuire, zone entry, working against Poles, pushes it all the way down to the end wall, picks it up out of the corner, fights off a body check, and it turns over to Newbrand. Bounces back to McGuire. His shot, right through the goal mouth. He had Hogg on that back door. unable to quite hit the stick, but man, that would have been a beautiful backdoor goal. McGuire one more time, working against the defender. Nice poke check here from Poles. Husebo, zone entry. Bodies are flying, and this one's cleared to the blue line. Not out, however, kept in by Poles. It might be Pales, Poehls. Out to the blue line. Shot comes in from Posh. Got knocked down before it made it to the goal. And Posh dumps this one in. And I don't know, maybe it wasn't Posh. Maybe it was Poles. I think that's an automatic intentional offside. I look like they're going to line up at the red line. But I'd like to see more of those come all the way down. If you're not making an attempt to play in the neutral zone, the way I interpret the way that rule is written, it would be intentional offside because you're not intending to not go offside. You're just showing, I don't really care. I'm going to fire the puck. But Woodbury needs all the help they can get right now. They trail by 2, and we're coming up on the midpoint of the final period. Posh, left-hand side, played to Langness. He hops through the neutral zone, gains the blue line, but is ridden off the puck. Nice defensive play. Greeting him at the blue line by those Minneapolis defenders. This is Johnson. Oh, he gets knocked down. Langness, he gets knocked down. All of a sudden, the physicality is picking up a little bit as we approach the midpoint of the final period. To the blue line, not out, kept in Ida. He sends a shot in. Easy save from Sigelman. He gets the cover, and the faceoff comes to his left. We play 3 15-minute periods. There's 7:46 remaining. That means we're just seconds away from the midpoint of the final period. Nice save off the faceoff by Sigelman. That allows Minneapolis to clear the zone. Alcides brings it right back in. Offsides the call. Poles plays it up left-hand side onto the stick of Dressler, who can't hold the zone. It comes back, and retreating into his own end is Gary. Gary bothered on the forecheck by Melhoff. Dressler pokes this one out to the neutral zone. Poles plays it up right-hand side onto the stick of Alcides. He sends this deep. Save, no cover. Play continues. Sweeping in behind the goal is Olsen. Counters and plays a pass that's knocked away by Newbrand. Oh, nice little play at the blue line by McGuire. He fires a shot, doesn't miss by much, just wide of the mark. Newbrand, the other number 5, plays it, and it's passed. 2 passes later, it's onto the stick of Rice. He goes up the right-hand side. Larson can't pull it out of his feet. Newbrand cuts to his forehand. He's got a good scoring chance. Another save from Sigelman. Got a delayed penalty, I guess. Yeah, tripping call. So, testing. Things just got more interesting. We have hit the 6-minute remaining mark of the game, and Woodbury goes on the power play. They trail 2-0. Off goes Mullen from Minneapolis. Mullen goes off from Minneapolis. So Sounds to me like that's the kind of game event that could be the catalyst to get Woodbury on the board. The coaches think so too. They decide to call timeout. I'm going to pause, catch my breath. You guys do the same, and I'll come back rested and refreshed for the stretch drive. Minneapolis leads Woodbury 2-0 in the final championship game of the O'Connor Invitational. All right, we are back. Woodbury with 6 minutes to go, trailing by 2. As the power play, they did not pull the goaltender. It wasn't like that's what they were scheming over there. I have a feeling if another penalty is called, they might pull the goalie, play a little 6-on-3, and put him back in if they could score. But if they don't score here, that would leave only 4 minutes to go. And then I suppose it's not too early to start thinking of pulling the goaltender since they still trail by 2. Played up to Ida. He gains the zone, fights down into the corner, working against Johnson. Breakout opportunity thwarted. Langness doing a real good job holding the zone, regaining possession for Woodbury. Down in the corner is White. Forechecking Brock to the blue line, not out. Kept in at the point by Husebo. Plays this to Giglio. He sends it down deep. Woodbury's done a very good job of holding the zone, but here we are a minute into this power play, and they haven't gotten a shot to goal yet. Really more working the perimeter, and when they did take the puck in front of the net, Sigelman with the pounce gets the cover. And we got a stoppage inside of 5 minutes to go. And now just 1 minute remains in that man advantage. Is this the rare championship game? That's not going to go overtime. I don't know. We'll see. Shot came in from the blue line, got deflected before it arrived, and wound up rolling through the slot area. Nobody from Woodbury able to get a stick on it. It wound up rolling eventually to the corner. I won't say harmlessly, but could have been a lot worse for Minneapolis. Trying to kill the last 30 seconds of this penalty. Shot from the blue line. That comes in from Gary. Alcides on the right side. His shot gets into the slot area and bounces through down into the corner. Just 15 seconds to go in this man advantage. And you can see it playing out just like I feared for Woodbury. The penalty has expired. They didn't score. Now we're inside of 4 minutes to go. Minneapolis full strength. And now they still trail by 2 with even less time. Good scoring chance down here. Oh, man, that centering pass from Clayson. Oh, it's into the back of the net. Mullen with the goal. Mullen took the pass and fired quickly and got that in past goaltender Bauman, and that should be the insurance goal they needed. I think it's going to be Mullen from McLaughlin. That's how I saw it. Mullen from McLaughlin, and that puts them on top. 3-0 with a little bit more than 3 minutes to go. I'm predicting this one won't go to a shootout like the last couple mentioned earlier. We had a couple games 3-1 that wound up going to shootout. One of them was 3-1 with 20 seconds to go. Somebody scored with 18 seconds left to make it 3-2, and then 2 seconds left, they tied the game. So never say never, but it's a deep hole to climb out of. Working up the right-hand side is Larson. Chips it against defender Olsen. And to the blue line, a shot. Oh, that got tipped down low, but looked like Larson got a stick on it to tip it away from the goal rather than toward the corner of the net. And that keeps it a 3-0 game. It'll be interesting to see if they even bother to summon Malman to the bench. He's in the goal for now with 3 minutes to go in a 3-goal game. Bowen flashing the leather with a nice save there. Surprised we got a whistle. Nobody made an attempt to play the puck there. Face off to the left to goaltender Bauman. Brock in the circle with him. Centerman Odegaard plays it to McGuire. Husebo rings the boards. Hyde can't quite clear the zone. Sticks are flying everywhere, but none of them are busted. Backhander, what a huge save by goaltender Bauman. Good scoring chance for McGuire. McGuire's been fun to watch. He's been very active today. And now with the steal, he gets a scoring chance down low. Can't quite find a way to get it past the goaltender. Saw the referee pulling his whistle up toward his mouth. Posh got a stick in there, like the old stick in the bicycle spoke type trip. But referee thought the better of it. Didn't call the penalty and figured Woodbury's got enough challenges to deal with. Let's just get out of here. They pull the goalie to the bench. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes, 5 seconds as that shot comes in on goal. Save and a cover. Sigelman. Save and a cover. So let me just start by signing off. When this one ends, you'll see a pretty big celebration, I assume. And then I'll let everybody get on their way and enjoy the rest of their Sunday. These games are brought to you free of charge, thanks to Edina Hockey Association. Championship games and third place games are free to watch. Broadcast partner, Minnesota Hockey TV. My producer today, Pete Wagner. Tournament directors for Edina, they do a great job. Pete Henches and Janae Henches. Pete Wagner, I think, assisting with that. Judy Goodman involved at the association level as their employee, handling a lot of the issues that come up for the Edina Association as well. And there's a goal. Woodbury is on the goal board with 1:44 to go. Don't go anywhere yet. This one's not over. And last and least importantly, my name is John Connolly. I've enjoyed announcing the O'Connor tournament in years past, but none of them have matched this year's excitement with all of these close games. 6 championship games today, and they've all been thrillers. This one, 3-1, with 1:44 to go, and Bauman working his way back toward the goal one more time. This is the least of all the close games, and you can see this one's still been a pretty entertaining game to watch. So give you some idea what preceded it. They were nip and tuck affairs, all of them coming down to the wire. I want to thank the kids for their spirited play. Provided some very entertaining hockey today. These two teams, no exception. They have battled hard throughout. Slow roller hits a little snow in front of the bench. It's not going to make it all the way down. And this is Posh. Brings to Larson. He can't exit the zone, however. Nobody in goal. Posh does a good job steering that one out to the blue line. Not out, however. Good play. Mullen keeping the zone. Second time's a charm. Woodbury manages to clear out. Now they've entered the attacking zone. Newbrand up the left-hand side. Can't quite take the shot. He's bothered by McGuire, and the two engage down in the corner. Inside of the final minute, 3-1 score. Minneapolis very close to celebrating winning today's championship game. And this one hits a skate boot, makes it down to the end wall. Minneapolis changes 4 of their 5 players. A lot of fresh legs coming out to close this one out. McGuire, the lone holdout. He's finishing the game, having been out for the prior shift as well. Won't really matter as we're down into the last 15 seconds, and Woodbury does not have the zone. Husebo rings the boards. A little too far for Ida. 10 seconds to go in this one. We got a stoppage, and I'll start counting it down on the drop. That's going to do it from Braemar West. Your champions are the Minneapolis Gray. They are about to celebrate and party like it's 1999. So, party over 0-0. Watch this celebration coming up. Again, it was John Connolly here for Edina Hockey Association. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're down to 6 seconds, 4 seconds. Dressler, 2 seconds. He sends it the length of the ice, and that'll do it. Drive home safely, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed this. I know I have.